Hey, how you doing? Thank you for having me again. Just one more time. We are going through this video, and this video is more. Um, it's pretty much talking more on Webchat widget and how to actually install that on the funnel or your website that you're actually using. So, in this system that we're using right now, it's just go high level. We do have funnel sites, and I'm just going to show you how to install it on the funnel site. Okay. Now, the first thing you want to do is you want to when you're on the page, um, which is the area that you're seeing everything. You want to come to site on the left hand side right here. Click on site, and then you want to click on chat. Okay. Now, when you click on chat, you're going to see multiple different options. You have the chat bubble. You have the intro message that you put in the chat bubble. You can also edit the avatar, which means you can edit the imagery. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to edit the imagery of of the person, but I'm just going to put for right now just an image of the logo until I get an actual. Give me 1 second. Let me just double check and see if I have an actual image of Mr. Bill to use that because that would be a way more better than just putting the logo. And I know he would appreciate that. So just give me 1 second here. Um, Images. Just trying to look through a few images that I have. And I know I did take like an image of him at one point. So I'm trying to see if it's here still. It's just better. It's user interface, human interaction. These are some of my images. Just give me a couple of seconds here. Trying to go through a bunch of photos that I have downloaded recently with me and my family. But I know I did come across Mr. Bill's photo, so I'm trying to look for that. All right, so I'm not seeing that, but I'm going to use the logo for right now, so you can see what I'm saying. I don't think the logo is a better option. Let me just see here if this one look better. All right, so this one look a lot better. So the first thing that you want them to see is an intro, like say, "Hi there, have a question, text us here." And if they text there, that's how it would look. And if they text there, then what would happen? It will come inside the CRM, and then you'll be able to communicate with the prospects. Now, what I'm going to do is look on return visitors message. You want to enable that so that if a customer did came through and they came back another time, you want to be able to greet them differently because you're more familiar with them earlier. Okay. Now let's take a look at these ones here. Pretty similar. And it's kind of showing you a little bit more about the header. Header, have a question, enter a question below, and we'll representative will get back to you. And this is if you want to send an email to that prospects. And the legal message is by submitting you agree to receiving SMS or email. So, but email and stuff like that, you can always change the color of the widget to what you want. If you have a preferable color, so you want to use green, darker green, you can use that too. Nothing is stepping in stone. Because the website kind of have the darker shade of green, I think it's better. Though if you want to use and then it changed right here too, so you can see that. So if you want to use, this is for get it for WordPress. This is if you want to use the code for WordPress. And now I believe this is if you want to use the code. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna move over here. I think it doesn't matter. The code. You want to grab the code from here. You want to copy it. It's a body code. You want to make sure you copy that. And when you copy it, you want to go to the funnel site. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to the funnel site that we have. And I think the funnel site that we have right now, we have two funnel sites. The ones that the team is using, we're going to go on that one, but we're going to go to settings. And we're going to go in the body area, body tracking code. And we're going to place that code here. And then we're going to turn on this chat widget to enable it so that it's functional. And then what we're going to do, we're going to come here and save that. Okay. All right. So now that is saved, it's time for us to test it out. I'm just going to move myself over here. Edit. Why did I go into edit? I should just fire it off. All right. So let me go back. And this is just a funnel site, guys. And so what I'm doing is testing it out to make sure that it's working. So fire it up. All right. So as you can see, the chat widget came right here, and it said enter your question below, and a representative will get right back to you. And the person will put their name, and they put the phone number, and they put a little message about what they're talking about and what they're trying to interact with us about. And then you can put a picture of yourself in the settings, and it will just appear here just as this, okay? And as you notice, I did change the color of the chat, so it appeared green and not blue. But you can always change up things how you want. It's very customizable. All right. Well, I think that's it right now for the widget. And for chat widget, this training is pretty much showing you how to first and foremost identify a chat widget by the bubble, and you can even choose to use the email as well, and you can turn on, if you want, any kind of return visitors to come back and you greet them a different kind of way. You can always have that on. And what I did show you is how to edit the imagery, so you can put any kind of image that you want for the greetings. And in addition to that, you can change up the color scheme of that. You can enable email if you want to as well. And how to actually get the code, copy the code, and you want to make sure that you come to the website, the same funnel site that you want to use. You go directly to that one, and you go, once you're on that setting area, you go to settings, and you go to the body tracking code, and you copy and paste that right there, okay? And then you save. Once you save, you should be good. You don't have to worry about anything. All you need to do is fire up the site and test it out and see how it works, okay? All right, I think that's it for this one. All right, see you on the next one.